This is a special report coming to you from the Skills and Technology Newsroom, high atop the towering metropolis of New York City. The following information has... Oh my God, I can't really do this for real. Anyway, here you go, Lou. Take it away.
Level up. So, Joe, you hear this term all the time, leveling up my skills, leveling up this and that. I wanted to talk to you today about skills, but more importantly, I want to talk to you about a statement you made to me that I found astonishingly simple, but truly vastly complex. And your quote was this: all your learnings and skills with no community doesn't get you ahead. Joe, explain that. What were you talking about?
And specifically, as always, we're talking about production and in the production environments across the board in a ton of different genres, but it's all production,
Right.
frontline production. The point is that you can be very, very knowledgeable in a particular area as an operator, as a whatever. But if you don't have a community around you, if you don't have a
Right.
network of people that you can work with in a collaborative form or contribute to, having all that knowledge really doesn't get you anything. And you're not going to really take advantage of the opportunity to learn on a very, very broad and in-depth set when you have smart people around you. I mean, what's the old
Right.
adage? You never want to be the smartest person in a room.
Right.
That's truly how this should always be. And that's the difference between you need knowledge, you need skills, you need talent, you need to know how things work, but you
Right.
need community just as much. And sometimes I lean more on community than I do on specific talent.
And you know what this reminds me of? The community really provides essentially a safe environment for you to try different things and expand. It's a trusted group of people that are around you that aren't going to make fun of you for asking questions. That's incredibly valuable if you're learning to laterally move or take the next step up to a new position or station, right? Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, absolutely. It's nurturing, and you need to have that around you. People who are going to say, "Yeah, because that's how I approach things." I watch somebody do something and go, "That's an approach. You can do that, but here's an easier way." Or, "Why don't you try this method? Here's how I've learned to do it." And
Right.
if they're open-minded, smart, they would go, "Oh, okay. Yeah, I wasn't taught that."
Right.
And okay, well, you're now in a different community, you're in a different environment. And each time you move up, you need to move into those different communities. You need to have that around you, as you said.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think that's what the difference is of being a non-community member. Yeah, like you would almost be afraid to expose your not ignorance, but your inexperience with what you're trying to learn.
Yeah,
Uh, you know,
it's the
God,
one man band syndrome. And
which is
you or people who are, I'm going to take my camera, go out and shoot something. Then I'm going to bring it home, and then I'm going to edit it, and then I'm going to come up with a story, and then I'm going to add, and I'm going to do I'm gonna. It doesn't work. Even
right.
even in the music world, I'm going to play every instrument, track everything myself, record everything myself, add the
Right.
effects that I want to add, do this all myself.
Yeah.
It really becomes it becomes difficult, and you'd never get the best product you can without flavoring it with other people's talents and learning how to do things differently. As I've said 100 times, I learn constantly. Every day I try to pick up a new trick, a new trade, or actually do some learning, and then ask people about. I just read, and you do it. I mean, we're doing it on these podcasts. You see
Yeah.
something, you ask a question, we explain it. I'm sure there's 100 people out there who are going to challenge me on a lot of what we talk about,
Sure.
because there's a lot of different ways to do everything we're saying, and there's different depths to it, which we can't get into here. So
Yep.
the one man band, I understand why you have to do that sometimes, especially
hmm
at a survival level.
Yep.
I got a small gig. I'm out doing a wedding, or I'm doing a bar mitzvah or a party, and this is all I got. I can't afford to have, because the budget is so small. I get it.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Understood.
understand all of that, but you always want to strive to put yourself in a different environment as you move up or simultaneously.
Yeah. Well, I mean, brilliant words of wisdom. And there's a lot of learning and community happening at ferocity.com. We ask you go check it out, and we'll see you all on the other side. Thanks, Joe.
All right, buddy. You got it. Take care. Thanks.
Yep.
Thanks for listening to today's show. We've got some really exciting online courses coming up on ferocity.com. See for yourself the exclusive details at ferocity.com and make sure you get on board for early notification of class openings, enrollment opportunities, and founding member benefits. Details at ferocity.com.